Are twin flames really toxic? Why do so many people break up from their twin flame and eventually give up, saying that it's not possible to be together? I am a twin flame coach and student of Twin Flame Universe, and on my channel I support you in manifesting your harmonious twin flame union thanks to the teachings of union from Twin Flame Universe. So, are twin flames really toxic? I have moved through this with my twin flames through very toxic and unhealthy dynamics. And so I want to talk about why this happens, what is the core reason, and if this is a real toxic relationship. So the point is that your twin flame is your perfect divine mirror, meaning that they mirror you 24/7, always, in any moment. They are you. When you meet your twin flame, our energies are amplifying each other. What it means is that the good is super good, the high is super high, and the bad is super bad. And the purpose of this is to show you where you currently are in your vibration. So the point is that your twin flame is your perfect mirror, and a mirror is meant to show you what is happening within your consciousness. And this is how, by the way, the whole reality around us is structured, right? Like everything around us is a mirror where we are. Like if we desire to be somewhere but we're not, and we are stuck in that situation, it's because we're currently there. And so our twin flame, whatever they're showing us, sometimes it's not nice, it's not pleasant, but they're actually showing us what is within us. Your twin flame union is literally created by the divine. It's rooted in truth and unconditional love. It can only follow these divine principles if something that is not aligned to truth and unconditional love is within you. Your union has to show it, has to manifest it. And the mirror, it's not always pleasant. It's not always nice to see reflected back to us unhealthy toxic patterns. It's not nice. However, the key here is to understand that what they're showing us, it's us. It's actually an aspect of us. It's actually our own wounds, our own way that we treat ourselves. Because the relationship with our twin flame is the direct representation, it's a direct mirror of the relationship that we have with ourselves and with God. So how we treat ourselves really, and how we see God and the relationship that we have with God. Whatever they're showing you, it's what is already within you. And this is not nice to hear, I know that, which is the reason why often this relationship is labeled as toxic in the community, because it is only basing on what you see on the outside. But these dynamics are meant to come out, because the purpose of your twin flame union, of your twin flame journey, is that of healing yourself back to your original state of unity, of union with God, with your twin flame, and of unconditional love. So how can you heal what you don't see that you have within? And so many people that stumble across the twin flame, they start maybe having a relationship, not really knowing how to handle, it might manifest really unhealthy and toxic patterns within the relationship that from the outside look like, oh, this is crazy, this is toxic, it's like, get out of there, right? Like that's what every person on the outside would say. But the point is that that's not really what's going on. That's not really what's happening. What's happening is that they're showing you that you are being toxic in truth with yourself. I know it's not nice, but they're showing you what is within you. What it means is that if you have unhealed trauma, unhealed wounds, unhealed beliefs about love, everything that is within you, it has to be reflected in your twin flame union. Everything, every belief. Like if you have a belief of men being a certain way, your twin flame has to match those beliefs about men. He has to be what you believe about men to be, and vice versa about women, because it's a belief that you're holding on to. And because you share the same consciousness, they have to show that what you're actually believing in. And they can only align with your new beliefs when you change your belief. If you have wounds, they have to mirror a specific behavior that will trigger those wounds. And the reason for this is for you to heal them. Because if they don't show that to you, you would never know that you have that within yourself. And I know that many people, when they get into this dynamic with the twin flame and they start to actually have things mirrored back to them, many people, and I see this on the twin flame community, their response is to say, this, what my twin flame did to me, it's unbelievable, it's unacceptable, I cannot stay in this relationship, and I prefer to be with my soulmate. And so many people would actually choose a soulmate. What does it mean? It means actually numbing yourself out from the wounds and the pain that your twin flame has shown that is already within you. And so choosing somebody on the outside that would not trigger our wounds, so that we don't have to look at them, but the wounds would remain there. And this is something that, it's like basically choosing not to be triggered. It's like, you know, when you when you go make your nails to the salon or whatever, like when you get into this loop of making your nails done every week or whatever, what happens to the actual nail underneath? It gets destroyed. For example, I know that what many people do is they keep doing their nails over and over again, and you have the illusion that the nails look perfect because they go to the salon every week. But when you remove the effect, the nail underneath is destroyed, which is why you need to get the new nails done every week, because underneath there is nothing. What happens is that this is a destructive cycle that doesn't allow you to see what's really happening to your nails because you put fake nail on it. You see my point? So our twin flame exposes our wounds, our beliefs, what is out of alignment with love, our darkest shadows. They expose it. And if we are afraid of those things, if we do not take responsibility for our own healing, for the things that are within us, that our twin flame has shown us, we are basically blaming them and saying, well, you are an evil person, whatever. And then they will look on the other side and say, well, I will go with somebody that doesn't trigger me, so maybe a soulmate, so that I don't have to feel that pain. But that pain is within you. It's kind of like, again, putting fake nails over your actual nails that are destroyed. But eventually, one day, your nails will get to such a place where you will have to look at them. And eventually, they will be so destroyed that I don't really think about that, but it's a perfect example of what's actually happening, right? So what is the answer? There is only actually one choice. This journey, in the end, it's about healing separation within ourselves. We are separate from our twin flame because we are experiencing separation within ourselves. And the mirror of our twin flame is the mirror that shows us where we are separate from ourselves. Whatever they mirror to us, right? It's your own separation. And so the answer is that to heal separation within yourself and healing those toxicity. I remember that I got to a point when I was so angry and upset at my twin flame. I got to that point. This is so sick. Like this is so toxic. And then there's been a moment in which I look at myself and I was like, oh my God, I am toxic with myself. I am actually toxic with myself. Like, I had to realize that I was being like that with myself. Like, your twin flame is you, and they're only showing you only ever what is already within you. And this is like a huge shift of mind that the twin flame journey helps us to do. That is the purpose. The purpose of the mirror is to show you where you are separate from yourself, when you are doing those things to yourself. And until you heal that within yourself, we can numb ourselves out with not being triggered, but again, that thing will remain there forever, always. And so healing ourselves is actually an act of self-love for ourselves, to choose to remove this toxicity from ourselves, right? And then by healing that, you heal your union, by healing toxicity from within yourself, like taking what they're showing you and healing within yourself. And we do this with the mirror exercise, which is the only tool that has been provided, thank God, by Twin Flame Universe to heal separation with your twin flame. And I link it in the description below. And again, this journey is about healing yourself. It's not about being scared by what I see on the mirror and running the other way around. That's what I've always been happening. That is actually what has been perpetrated separation and those toxic patterns. That is actually the core reason. So if you do want to get rid of this toxicity, if you actually do want to have an healthy relationship with your twin flame, you have to heal those toxicity within yourself first. And the best way to do it is to do it with a coach. Like for me, working with a coach has been the biggest blessing and a shortcut that I could ask for. This journey is, honestly, it's not easy, and do it with support will make it so much more peaceful and easy. There is a reason why all twin flame coaches from Twin Flame Universe, they all work with an ascension coach, all of them. It's like I don't want to say it's a must, but pretty much like it's either that or really remaining where you are. So if you desire to heal this once and for all, if you desire an harmonic relationship with your twin flame, harmonious relationship with your twin flame and with yourself, because at the end that's the point. It's just showing you the way that you are with yourself. I do twin flame coaching and I support in this journey. And also if you want to have a reading about twin flame energy, where you are in your union, what are your main blocks that you need to work on, your next steps, you can also book a reading with me. You find all of my information below. So thank you so much for your attention, and I hope to see you in the next video.